Yes. No. No. So in a previous video we've talked about the Shadow Cloud Gaming PC service, which essentially allows you to stream a high-powered Windows 10 gaming PC through pretty much any device with a screen and an internet connection. So we've demonstrated that in previous videos. You saw me run it through like a 5-year-old laptop, or what I would refer to as a crap top. And we've even set up the Shadow dedicated streaming box, which is what I base my home gaming PC setup around. But an important note to hit on is that you can run the Shadow app through pretty much any device with a screen and an internet connection, which means you're no longer just tethered to your desk. So unlike other game streaming services, which essentially allow you to stream just a library of games through your PC or Mac, Shadow allows you to launch their dedicated app from both Android and iOS devices, which means you can launch your full gaming desktop on either a phone or a tablet. Now what that means is instead of having to play scaled down mobile versions of your favorite games like PUBG and Fortnite, full of bots, Shadow lets you launch the delicious full-fat versions of those PC games from mobile devices, meaning that expensive library of PC games which you build up and told yourself that you'll have time to play them eventually, but you never do. Maybe you'll have time, because you can now access them on the go. So let me show you exactly how that works using everything we've got right here. That is, unless you don't want to see me play an old game on an old phone in a hotel room. I know what we could do.
Contrast between modern and classic art. The architect is an American.
So more impressive than an old game on my old phone in a dirty hotel room, how about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 on an iPhone XS Max at the Louvre? An important point to note is, okay, you've got your desktop on your phone, now I know what you're thinking, so you can launch your desktop app on your phone, but that's a small screen. How are you going to interact with the small icons? Well, as well as being able to pinch to zoom if you were just using the standard app, Shadow also do an app called Shadow Beyond, which is essentially a mobile phone interface that makes the UI much more friendly so that you can interact with the things you've got installed on your Shadow device in a friendly manner. So for example, I hit the game section, it's going to find all of the games that I've got installed on my Shadow machine, whether that's in Origin, if that's in Steam, if that's just a game that I've got installed. It will look for those source files, recognize that I've got a game installed, and allow me a friendly way to launch it from the phone. What we're actually managing to do now, outside Notre Dame, amongst the average about 300 people that are standing around, all sharing the same 4G network that we're running off of right now, actually managing to run a playable game of Call of Duty Black Ops 4, which I'm definitely pro at. So obviously the point isn't to go to a tourist destination like that with the aim to play a game. I mean, if that is the aim, there might be something wrong with you. So we've come somewhere slightly less crowded, a nice park setting where there's less people using our 4G, so that we can do some proper gaming. think I just got a kill.
No good.
Ah. So obviously the point of this video was to kind of push it to the extremes, to take a brand new game like Call of Duty, run it through a phone, through the Shadow app, over a 4G network in a densely populated area. Was it perfect? Of course not all of the time. As I said, we were in densely populated tourist areas where everyone was using the same 4G network. However, that being said, impressively, we did still manage to get through a decent number of games without any issues. So it may differ for you depending on where you live. Maybe you've got better 4G than where we were, maybe you've got slightly worse. In a real world situation, I'd like to think, one, there wouldn't be as many people as that around, and two, a good majority of places have free Wi-Fi now. Jump on that, use their network, play like a boss. That being said as well, the Shadow service is still relatively new. From talking to the guys at the office, there's a lot of stuff they're working on which I can't talk about that will drastically improve the service. So like a fine French wine, it will only get better with age. If you want to give the Shadow service a try, as always, there'll be a link in the description for £10 off your first month subscription. Big thank you to the guys at Shadow for having me for the day. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, remember to subscribe to the channel. And as always, I shall see you in the next one.